Item. SCP-334. Object Class. Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-334 is to be kept in a standard heat-treated containment cell, surrounded by magnetic field generators positioned so that all 6 sides have an overlapping field projecting at least 15 centimeters from the inner cell walls. Each generator is to have multiple redundant backups and power sources, including emergency batteries capable of maintaining full magnetic field output for no less than 30 minutes. Maintenance of the anti-heat coating is to be carried on a weekly schedule, with subject to be transferred to a secondary cell to allow for more extensive repairs, if needed. 3. Live mice are to be introduced to its cell at a random time every day to reduce chances of subject learning the pattern and attempting escape. Due to SCP-334's hunting and burrowing instincts, the floor of containment is to be reinforced with an anti-heat coating, or made of a substance with a melting point greater than degrees Celsius, with the magnetic containment field underneath reinforced to approximately 1.5 times that of the other surfaces. Subject hunts in a fashion typical of foxes, with a strong downward pounce, which has proven capable of penetrating a small distance into the containment fields, and has been the cause of containment breaches to date. Description: SCP-334 is a small cloud of superheated plasma in the shape of a specimen most closely resembling vulpes, or the common red fox. Its body appears similar to waves of steam or fire, revealing gaps between the filaments of gas through which the opposite side is visible. Its filaments fluoresce in the spectrum of red and orange, with eyes in the blue spectrum. Subject has a negligible measurable mass, and has no central body to speak of. SCP-334 apparently believes it is actually a red fox, and displays several normal vulpine behaviors, such as hunting of prey, and in Test 334-F03, redacted. Whether it is an entity that imprinted on a vulpine or is a vulpine which was transformed to its current state is unknown and under investigation. Since it is composed of superheated ionized gas, containment of SCP-334 is effectively impossible without the use of magnetic containment fields, and is difficult even then, as the heat and energetic effects extend an average of 7 centimeters around its entire body, rapidly sublimating physical obstructions. Although its surface temperature is in excess of degrees Celsius, the heat disperses rapidly, cooling to degrees Celsius within 10 centimeters, far faster than the laws of thermodynamics would indicate. There is evidence that SCP-334 is capable of controlling its heat output. Subject is capable of bursts of speed measured at approximately 160 km per hour for around 10 seconds. These bursts of speed disperse the subject's mass, tiring it out, making it need to rest while it reforms. Subject derives nourishment from converting matter into plasma and absorbing it, taking in a small amount of energy normally through conversion of air into ionized gas, but that alone is insufficient to feed it, making supplementary feeding necessary. Despite the fact it does not touch the ground when it walks and is immune to the pull of the Earth's gravity, it seems content to follow the floor surface for walkable areas, and has yet to be seen actually flying. Whether it chooses not to, or simply does not know that it can, is unknown at this time. Due to its physical makeup, SCP-334 constantly emits a level of EM radiation consistent with a class solar flare, causing interference in unshielded electronics within meters and making film or electronic surveillance problematic. Radiation is within tolerable limits for SCP personnel.